Alright everybody, we are back with Pokemon Unbound, doing our poison type only playthrough on hard mode or difficult difficulty as this game calls it. At the end of our last episode, we got pulled through a portal to the Ruins of Void by Hoopa. Jax, he jumped on in with us and sent his Staraptor up a staircase towards Team Shadow. Unfortunately, there was an explosion of light doing who knows what to Staraptor, destroyed the staircase, and now we have to handle Team Shadow and the Ruins of Void by ourselves because Jax doesn't have any Pokemon after having his Staraptor get destroyed by that flash of light. So, we'll head on into the Ruins of Void in a moment, but first let's do a team recap. We have Venom, the Drapion, the newly evolved Drapion holding that Scope Lens, which boosts critical hit chances. That'll pair well with Super Luck that allows critical hits to land more often, and also pairs well with Cross Poison and Night Slash, two moves that have a high critical hit ratio. Decided to get rid of Rock Tomb in order to teach Bulldoze to Venom. So that is his move set. Dazzler the Salazzle has them safety goggles on, gotta protect them peepers. Her stats are still the same. Move set a little different. No longer have Smog on her. It's now Incinerate. Decided to teach that to her. Smog was doing nothing. Incinerate might not do anything, but it's better than Smog. Haze the Gengar has the Razor Fang now, and the main reason for that is Dark Pulse. It has a chance to make a foe flinch, and the Razor Fang helps boost flinch chances. So, that's what we got a Razor Fang on Haze. Bruce the Crobat still has that sharp beak. Stats and moveset are still the same. Ivy the Rose Raid with that Lax Incense has not changed much at all as of late. And last but not least, we got Kaiju, the Nidoking, who has the Rocky Helmet now. Thought that would go better on him when you pair it with Poison Point. No matter what type of physical contact, now the opponent is going to be taking some damage, so they're going to regret using a physical move on Kaiju because of the Rocky Helmet or Poison Point or both. And the moveset is still the same. Let's head on in to the Ruins of Void. Return to the Horror City? No, we will not be doing that. Oh, gonna run a wild Pokemon here. Just want to throw on a Repel. Do that quick. Don't have very many Super Repels left. We are running out. Okay, that's blocked off. This way is not. And it leads to an item. Max Repel. Take it. Where does this go? It goes up to a blocked way. So I guess we have to head right or left. We'll try right first. And we'll get this Zygarde cell. Translate the text. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Braille converter. Switch below, then avoiding the Dusclops is the key. Switch below. Try to remember that. There's a switch there. Is that the switch you mean? There are the Dusclops. We'll try it. Who wouldn't pull the switch? So now do we head towards the Dusclops? Dusclops I, Dusclops is. Can we do that? We cannot. Can't go up. Can we go up here now? We can. Wait, hold on. There's a switch there too. How do we get to that one? See something moving around over there. Well. Pull this switch. And head back down. What about now? Can't go that way. Is there a switch here? There's not. That's where we got an item. We can head up now. Those are both blocked off. Well, I guess we could pull this switch. Using up all the repels. Awesome. I have to buy more. Okay, so that's unblocked. That is blocked. Can we not do this right now? Hold all the switches, and I don't think you can pull them again. So when the text popped up, it looked like that wasn't really possible. There's a staircase here. What's up this way? A TM. And it's Brick Break. Sure. Might come in handy. So I guess for now we'll head up the ladder. Wait all. Ethereal voice. You who seek passage to the heart of the Temple of Void, prove your worth against the guardian of the sacred ground. We're gonna fight Quaidol? How tough could this be? It's level 43. We got Venom in front, which is good. Quaidol with Aura. Well, this Night Slash, let's see how much we do. Not enough to knock it out, but Crit helps us put it in range to knock it out. Got leftovers. Maybe I should use knockoff. Oh well. We'll just knock you out. Get Haze a level. Bruce getting a level. You who now possesses the rite of passage, your next trial awaits further within these halls. Oh, you alright, Quaidol? Oh, you were opening a way for us to go. Oh, this looks... Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks suspicious. No item behind this? No. We'll use another repel. I don't know how many wild Pokemon are in here. Nothing there. Can only head down. We'll keep on following Quaidol, I guess. Uh-oh. Sir, Gus is attempting to make his way up here by coming through the ruins? No matter. By the time Gus ascends, Zeph will be ready for the unbinding. However, should the need arise, I will require you to stall Gus for as long as possible. Yes, sir. If I did not need you, Hoopa, I would throw your Pokeball right back into the ocean for all the trouble you have caused. Oh, yeah. Wait, an item on that one. Oh, an item here. The Dusk Stone, and get in there. Do we got to do something here? A sliding puzzle. The image must be recreated to proceed. Oh boy. Oh, we can't pick stuff up and move it. Okay. We're just gonna... I think I'm just gonna cut to when I get this figured out, because it seems like it's gonna be a minute. Okay. We're back. I finished the hoop puzzle, and I gotta be honest, that was horrible. That is honestly some of the worst game design I've seen for a puzzle in a Pokemon game. But we got it done. So, we'll progress on forward. I'd actually look up a picture of it in order to figure out what the heck I was doing. Bit frustrated with that. Try to move forward though. Try to move forward. There's no item on that, but there's an item here. Oh, incense. That'll not help us out very much. Up this way. Some more Zygarde cells or whatever to add to our collection. No, I don't think there's wild Pokemon out here. Got a bad feeling about that Quaidol. Yeah, you never say things like that. What the? You who seek to violate these sacred grounds, demonstrate your worth or be smote by my judgment. Huh? This Pokemon wants to fight. We handle Shadow Warriors on a daily. Or no Pokemon's nothing. Let us take it down. You who lack the right, be gone from this place, lest you be cast into the void. There's Jack's Star Raptor. Is it alive? Gus. Thank goodness. It looks like Star Raptor will make a full recovery. Thanks for finding Star Raptor for me. I'm sorry, I had to rewind you yet again. Never mind me. Anyway, great job on getting this far up. Looks like we're nearing the top, just a little more and we'll reach the shadows. Sorry I can't be more useful, but if you need healing, I'll be waiting right outside. A hidden item? Nope. You who would enter the heart of the temple of void against the three, demonstrate your strength of body and soul. When we get the side up first. Or not. Run away from Geodude. I don't think he wants to fight us again. We just go through the portal. Is that what he wants us to do? That will help us out. We can give that to Haze in a while. You gaze into the portal. Pokemon are attempting to cross through from the other side. Are you ready to face them? Be aware, once the battles begin, there will be no chance to recover. Yeah, we're ready. Raikou. Aiko. Well, I guess we should... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, that was a missed input. At least it didn't paralyze us. We'll swap in Nidoking. That's what I wanted to do. And I was mashing. Trying to get through text. Got hidden power. Don't be hidden power, ice, or psychic. Okay. Of course, it's something super effective against this. Level 44. Is that the level cap? Where the next gym? I have no idea. Ivy to level 44. Everybody leveling up. Raikou ran back into the portal. Another Pokemon is making its way. It's Entei. So I'm guessing there's going to be Suicune as well after you. Don't have any water types. Or rock types. We'll go for a crit. Didn't get it, or got the crit, but no poison. Venom goes down. Haiju's really our best bet again. Oh, you outspeed us. Should be able to live it. Or not, you get a crit. Oh boy. How much is Haze going to do against you? Go with Hex. And you got a berry to heal. That sucks. I have to revive somebody. You live. Well, we can get another Hex off and see how much it does. She in the red. Oh, you're just going to taunt us by using hidden power to do that last 9 damage. Well, luckily we got Bruce, who will outspeed and should knock out from this range. If it doesn't, that's not good. Okay, we get the knockout. Can't swap our lead. If it's Suicune, that's not great. It is. That means we're going to have Dazzler out front. And Dazzler, not in a great spot. We'll hit you with the Venoshock. I'd rather have Ivy be able to switch in with more health. At least we live 1. Get in the range so to heal with that berry, knock us out. Get Ivy out here. I just can't stop thinking about that stupid puzzle. That was horrendous. If you're playing along with me, you'll know what I'm talking about. That was bad. Not being able to just pick up a puzzle and put the piece, or pick up a puzzle piece and put it where you want is bad. Sliding around like that just makes things too convoluted. You who now possesses the rite of passage, with fortitude, body, and a righteous soul, step forth. Okay, on to this. Oh yeah, we don't want to do that yet. We want to go have Jack seal us. Is he still here? Not right here. Okay, good. He's right here. I didn't want to run all the way back down. But at least it'll save us revives and potion or moo milks. We don't really have any potions. Oh, head on or not. That Quaidol may have knocked us down before, but we're still not going to let you through without a fight. We can't let the unbinding be disrupted. We'll see about that. Off Egregious. This thing has an annoying ability. Yeah, mummy. I figured. There goes Super Luck. Hopefully we don't need that for the next Pokemon. We just finish you off with a knockoff. Here's your second Pokemon. Can't use Dazzler out here with the rain. Oh, you won't have to. It's this thing. Sableye. Nice. We have Venom. Doing a lot of damage, getting all these crits. It's all that Quaidol's fault. We're not done yet. It's my turn to take you down. Wait. Gus has more important things to do than deal with you. If you want to take someone on, why don't you try me on for size? Gus, I don't know how it's possible, but from the way these guys have been talking, the Shadows must have captured Zapdos. I'll take care of these goons. In the meantime, you gotta stop the Shadows from carrying out their unbinding. Hurry, there's no time. Did you heal us? He did. He somehow healed us. Guess he used telepathy. No hidden items. We'll go on in. On this. Ooh. Make sure you check that if you're playing with me. Get that nugget. Get that money. Oh, come on. I want to check this rock. I don't want to use any more repels here. And a zinc. Check everything. Oh, there's two people here, but we should be fine. Gotcha. You seriously never learn, do you, kid? Get moving. You're going to want to see this. All preparations have been completed, Seth. You can proceed with the unbinding when ready. Thank you, Ivory. Just one last thing before we get started. Marlin, where is he exactly? I'm sorry, Zeph. We still don't know where he is. According to the grunt who delivered Zapdos to us, Marlin's off dealing with some unofficial business. The grunt said he wouldn't clarify any further, and I haven't heard from him either. He has been rather on edge lately. I hope he hasn't gotten cold feet, now of all times. I would hate for him to miss everything we have worked so hard for. But either way, with or without him, the unbinding must proceed. Finally, the time has come to make our dream a reality. Once the Dark Force is unbound, I shall use its power to undo the tragedies of all those years ago. And then, at long last, his smile will finally return to me. The Keeper of Storms, Zapdos, come forth. The Sacred Flame, Moltres, come forth. The Disciple of Ice, Articuno, come forth. The other two got way better nicknames. Come on. Don't leave out Articuno like that. With these 3 legendary bird Pokemon assembled here, alongside the Prison Stone, the seal can be broken. One with the shadows, one with the night, a dark hole traced by a ring of fury. With keys of ice, fire, and lightning, let the sealed force no longer be caged. At last, the bottle. With this, the dark force is mine to command. What? Nothing's happening. Why? The bottle's open. You. Who do you think you are? Have you tampered with the unbinding? Answer me. Who, me? The name's Aklov. I am just a lowly grunt among the shadows, nothing more. Answer my question, Grunt. What have you done? What have I done? Nothing. The ritual itself went completely uninterrupted. In fact, I commend you on an almost flawless execution. However, there was one key component you are missing. Missing? And what exactly would that be? In order to release the dark force from the prison bottle, naturally, there needs to be somewhere for that power to go. To be exact, you need the Pokemon that used to house the dark force, something I notice you are sorely lacking. Of course, you would have known that had I not deleted that little detail from your files. Honestly, I hope to manipulate you by infiltrating your organization, but I'm almost disappointed. It was laughably easy, and now you have played right into my hands and released the prison bottle for me. All that is left is for you to step aside. I shall finish the unbinding myself. What? How dare you make a fool of me? You will pay for this insult. Houndoom, teach this fool a lesson. Hoopa, remove the threat. Bye-bye. Impossible. Houndoom was that portal. So it was you who brought Gus into our base. Actually, that was Hoopa, acting of its own accord. It knew we were about to begin the process of releasing its power, so in a futile act of desperation, it summoned Gus to rescue it from me. For you see, for reasons I cannot fathom, it is Gus, not I, that Hoopa prefers as his trainer. And so naturally, I want to see Gus eliminated. Once he is gone, Hoopa will have to accept me as its true trainer. Only then will I finally be able to use its true power, capable of moving entire landmasses. I concede. I cannot hope to fight a Pokemon like that. That is a wise decision. Now stand aside. I'm sorry, Ivory. I couldn't finish what we started, but this is not the end. We will find another way to bring them back. And now, let the main event begin. Hoopa, the time has come. Your true power is about to be released from the prison bottle. And as your trainer, I am fully capable of controlling it. Hoopa. At last, I have waited so long for this moment. Hoopa, the seal on your power has finally been broken. Aklov, tell me, what reason could you have for doing any of this? If we share a common goal, perhaps we can work together. Fool. Our goals are inevitably at a difference. I am a descendant of the so-called foreign king from the Great War. My goal is simply to finish what he started and win the war. With Hoopa's power now unbound, I will bring the weapon he created and use it to rain fire and destruction across Boreas. Then finally, his suffering could be at its end. Now tell me, Zeph, what were your goals? My goals? There was only one. One I always kept at the forefront of my mind. It was to see him again, my little boy. Ah, what a waste. Such a great power for such a meager wish. You lack ambition, Zeph. I Enough of this. Remove yourself from my presence. The shadows are finished. It is time for Boreas to see the light of ruin. But first, I see that our guest of honor has deigned to join us. Grunts, bring him to me. My Grunts. Is this truly so surprising, Zeph? You and I both know that you are not the ultimate authority here. I have gone above you. I have spoken with Faye, and she has agreed that as long as I provide her with a small sample of Hoopa's power to study, I will be granted control of her shadow branch to do with as I please. But this is my organization. I founded the company, and this branch was only allowed to exist because I approved it. I may have retired and handed over the reins, but that does not mean I could simply be replaced. She and I had a deal. A deal which, need I remind you, you transgressed, Zeph, and no one is irreplaceable in an organization, not even you. But enough of this. Nothing you could say will change the outcome of these events. And now, Gus, I could finally have the satisfaction of eliminating you once and for all. You have been a repeated nuisance to the shadows, and I cannot have you becoming a nuisance to me as well. Hoopa, summon a Pokemon to crush this fool. Who's coming out of the portal? Oh. Gonna bring out Lugia also? Oh boy. At least Ho-Oh. Whole lot of story there. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. I think we want to go for Night Slash. Just get as much damage off as possible. Earthquake. Good to know you have that. Wish I actually kept Rock Tomb. Venom, you're gonna have to go down here, but you're doing your job. If she also summons a Lugia, I will have to, unfortunately, revive Venom. Need that resistance. Should be able to take down Ho-Oh, though. Or not. Can we live this? No. Well, at least it goes down to the recoil. The Ho-Oh flew back to the portal. What? You actually defeated it? Summon another Hoopa. It is Lugia. We'll see how we handle this. And it's Psychic type. Not great. I'm gonna go for a Flame Burst. Just see how much it does. It's got Earthquake. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's get a Toxic off on it. You outspeed. You can live one. Thank you. Okay. We got the Toxic off. We know you outspeed, so we're going down anyway. We might as well use the revive, right? And get Venom back. Ivy, you did your thing. Got the Toxic off. Thanks a bunch. We'll go for... We can't Bulldoze. We could Poison Tail. What do you do to Bruce? I just want to see if you even have a Psychic move. Actually, I should probably Tailwind. We're going to do that. Okay. That's fine. You can Roost. Get some health back. We'll get some speed on our side. The Cross Poison doesn't do very much. We should live an Air Slash. There's no way this should knock you out, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you for being bulkier than what I anticipated. Are you in range to get knocked out? You are. Oh, oh, you're gonna roost. I think Aerial Ace does more than bite. Well, roost, you're gonna go down. No, you're not. I thought you had less health. We'll get the dub. Is that truly your best, Tupa? Perhaps I should have simply done it myself. Gus, you have been an eyesore for too long. However, no matter how strong you may be, I still have my trump card. When I was granted control of these grunts, it came with a request. My benefactor seems to have taken an interest in you, Gus, which is why I have been instructed to seal you inside this very cube. No, you can't be serious. The cube would never accept live organic matter. I would know. I built in the security measures myself. You really have not kept yourself up to speed since you retired, have you? Faye has done marvelous work on the special cube of hers. So watch carefully, Zeph. Watch just how far your invention has come. Aquav, don't proceed with this. What you're attempting could very well end Gus's life. If that truly is the case, whether he goes now or when the weapon is fired makes no difference to me. And before you think you could escape this, Gus, be aware, I know where your mother lives. I cannot guarantee your safety should you attack me or flee. Good. So you will be cooperative. Then this is goodbye, Gus. May we never meet again. Do we just lose? Payload received. Processing. Processing complete. Sentient matter detected. Copying. Entry H005 has been copied successfully. The data has been uploaded to the mainframe. Can we move? We can move. We don't have any of our Pokemon. What does that do? Nothing? Oh, I can hop this way. There's nothing there. Okay, so I gotta maneuver my way around. No idea where we're going. That does not look left or right. We'll go left. Skip that. You can see the TMs flying around. All kinds of stuff going on here. Is that a tuber? Is that one little girl that we had to save that was actually a Ditto? Razor Claw. Razor Fang. Look at all these items just flying around. Okay, I see where we have to get now. How do we get to it? Takes me here. So that's Marwin. Is that our dad? How the heck do I get there? Does this take me nowhere? Yeah, it takes me nowhere. I'm lost. Can I hop that? Nope. Running around aimlessly. We went left last time. We'll go right. Can't hop that. Okay. So I guess we'll go left. Because right is wrong. And then we'll go... I skipped it last time, so we'll just go straight onto it. What does that do? I can hop down here. This portal. And this takes us to here. Okay, so that's wrong. That's just straight up wrong. So we have to go right. Can't jump that. That's what I did last time. So we'll go left. Skip this one. And then I have to pick. We'll go middle. That does not appear to be right. So left is the one we want to hit. We'll go left, left. Skip this one. Right, we're making progress. So it's left, left. Left, left, right. That seems right. Left, left, right. Ooh. Left, left, right, down. That's wrong. I'm a little confused. That's wrong. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so left. Trying to figure this puzzle out. Skip that one. Left. Gotta talk my way through this weird puzzle. Left, left, right. Went down last time. We'll go right. That's not right. They really want us to be lost in here. We'll get there eventually. I do like the stuff flying around in the background, though. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we did that. We'll go right. Is that wrong? I don't think so. If this takes me to where... Okay, that just takes me there. I'm lost. Not gonna lie. I don't want to be stuck here forever. Okay. So right. Right. Oh, wait. We'll do that. Looking at a guide. I'm sorry. I know, a little cheating here. You'll come to 3. Take the one on the right. That's what it says. Okay. Skip this one. Step on the second pad. Don't go any... So this one. So all we had to do apparently was know that a teleport that brought us here would take us to a different spot. How was I supposed to know that? Or anybody supposed to know that? Your guess is as good as mine. I think it's just more bad game design, to be honest. I can't believe my eyes. You're my son. Gus, no matter how old you get, I'll always recognize you. Oh, they got you too, huh? Marlon, how do you know my son? We've run into each other a few times now. Your son seems to have the same sense of justice as you. Always running him blindly when he's not wanted. And I guess you turned out just as I hoped you would. I was so proud. I'm at a loss for words. Look out, a giant berry. You need to be mindful of your surroundings in here. I'm sure many different trainers are constantly arriving, so you can never know when one is going to come flying out of nowhere. But for now, I think we're in the clear. These platforms are usually safe for us to stand on. Not that they're meant for us, of course. As I'm sure you guessed, this place wasn't designed for human life. Sending people here is something that shouldn't even be possible. Oh, I forgot to ask. How'd you wind up in here? And did Hoopa ever make contact with you? Mama tells me it's been 16 years since I was trapped in here. So you must have seen Hoopa by now. Oh. Poor Hoopa. Never intended for that to happen to it. I was trying to protect it when I threw it into the ocean. I said it right away. That was a horrible idea. Why did he throw Hoopa in the ocean? Like that, of all the options he had, that was not a good one. That's for sure. But it seems to have ended up in danger anyway. Marwin, from what I understand, the Shadow Warrior project is still ongoing. 16 years. And you continue to inflict such cruelty on both people and Pokemon? We were desperate, Arios. And there was no denying the improvements with each experiment. We were getting so close. I know your intentions were good, Marwin. But even the worst of men had good intentions at one point. And unfortunately, the harm you inflicted outweighs the good you thought you would bring about with your actions. Why can't you see that? Of course I'm aware of the harm we caused. Were it up to me, our research would have been restricted to Pokemon that wouldn't have been hurt by the process. But Faye, she insisted we branch out, use different species of Pokemon. That witch, she's the reason I'm even in here at all. I knew from the moment she saw Hoopa that she had a growing obsession with it. That's why I cast Hoopa's Pokeball out to sea, trying to put it out of her reach. When I met with her on the bridge that day, she asked about Hoopa. I tried to play it cool, saying I no longer had it, but when she heard that, she took a cube from her pocket and well... Wait, was it because I opposed the Shadow Warrior project? After I discovered its existence, I secretly began sabotaging your work night after night. But no, that can't be. I shouldn't even be alive were that the case. Whatever her reasoning was, Arios, she certainly didn't tell us a thing. We weren't even aware you were alive at all. If you could call this living, we're not really anything right now. We're just data. So are we really alive? How do we know we aren't copies of our real selves and our physical bodies are gone forever? What's going on? Oh, that happens every so often. The cube is about to begin the sorting process. Soon, we'll be whisked away to some other cube sector. You'll get used to it eventually. Eventually? Don't tell me we're trapped here. Is there really no way out? If there was, I'd have freed myself ages ago, Marwin. I've tried everything. So unless you've thought of something, I haven't. Better get used to your new digital life. It's not all bad, though. At least we don't need to eat or sleep. Really wish I could have gotten to know you better, Gus. Maybe if we get lucky, we'll wind up together again someday. It can't be. Is that a Cube V3? It is. Marwin, do you have one too? I do, yeah. But what does that have to do with? I think I know how to free you, but only if I'm right about this. Place being the third version created by CubeSpace. I'm pretty sure I am, though when I was first sent here, the place was devoid of items. The Cube V3 had only just been revealed to the public, but no one had access to it yet. It didn't take long to figure out I'd been trapped in a more advanced cube space. I came up with a plan to free myself, but my own cube, an outdated V2. As far as you two, I think this could work. What do we need to do, Arios? Hurry. We can't have much time left. Hand me your cubes. I'll make the necessary modifications for your escape. If I'm correct, opening your cubes in here will cause a chain reaction, one that'll forcibly eject you from the cube space. Are you sure about this, Arios? Will this actually break us out? Either that, or your digital selves will be destroyed forever. No biggie. Don't worry. I rate your survival odds as being higher than not. Oh, that's comforting. If this works, promise me something, Marwin. You'll lay to rest the Pokemon that you've turned into Shadow Warriors, and you'll end the Shadow Warrior project once and for all. Alright, you have my word. I doubt we'll be making any more as it is. The fact I'm trapped here clearly shows the Science Society has terminated our partnership. But what about you? Are you not coming with us? I can't. At least, not without a Cube V3 of my own. In order for me to escape, someone on the outside has to let me out. And Gus, I wish we had more time to talk. If only we were meeting under better circumstances. I'll keep this brief. Help Marwyn end the Shadow Warrior project. From what I remember, they're highly sensitive to light, so expose them. So exposing them should weigh their souls to rest, and above all else, save Hoopa. The longer its power remains unbound, the more it loses its sense of self. Confine its power, and you can return it to how it used to be. Alright, I'm done. Set your coordinates to Cinder Volcano. If you want to make it out, it shouldn't take long for you to reach the Shadow Warriors. And as thanks in advance, I took the liberty of giving back what you lost because of them, Marwyn. No, that shouldn't be possible. Never mind. You're running out of time. You have to go now. Arios, I promise I'll end this. And when I do, I swear I'll return for you. I swear. Goodbye, Marwyn and Gus. Don't forget what you promised me. Help Marwyn destroy the Shadow Warriors. Well, this is the story episode. I'm guessing in here. Yeah, that's where they want us to go. They want us to go there. But you know what? We're going to fly to... Where's it at? Is this it? No, this is it. We're going to fly to Dahara town or city. Whatever it's called. City. And we're going to explore the rest of it. I know, kind of odd. But we never finished exploring the city. So I want to take a break from the story for a minute. We'll go back to that volcano in a minute. Castle in this very spot. About this house. Who might you be? Gus, am I correct in assuming you're looking for Ace? He came by a while ago asking for an easy and a quick way to get to the Ruins of Void. I'll tell him exactly what it told you. Or the opposite of that. The only way I'm aware of it is by taking a boat or surfing down Route 14. Yeah, we already made it to the Ruins of Void. Thanks for the help. Whoa, dude. Pokemon uses the move Surf. It can catch a wave. But if a Fire-type Pokemon goes to the volcano, it can ride on lava. Aren't you boiling in those clothes? What would compel you to wear that outfit by the desert? It's the outfit I always got. Or KBT Expressway. Gem Family Brother. Ironhead for 3 steel gems. Well, we don't have those. Let's go back to the city. Look for some more items and talk to people. I just didn't want to forget about exploring this city. Bark at the edge of the desert city. So relaxing. I could sit on the bench. Looks like someone left something on the bench. An awakening. Oh. I was just doing it for the... Okay. I didn't know there could be items there. Let's sit on the bench. Tuber that probably wants to fight or something. Double Battle House. Okay. Good to know. Wait. That guy looks important. What do you got? The sound director. 17 people worked on the soundtrack. I did not know that. That's cool. Hi there. I'm Crimneon. Dedicated countless hours. All right. Costume box. Yeah. All that good stuff. Nice jacket, by the way. I designed it for you. Name's Fuji. Seaport City. All right. So I guess this is where all the people are. I'm just going to mash through the text to. You can read it if you want. It's all about making the game, though, it looks like. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you again. Just want to see if we get an item. Let me get a drink while I talk to this next person. Okay, we can come back and battle her. Oh, I did not mean to disable auto run. Put it back on. Oh, you're the one that designed the strategies. Okay. What about upstairs? Anything in the trash can? Nope. You think these guys stay home? Wrong. They weave every day? Renovate the battle frontier. Well, this place explored. And it's a double battle house. Let's take a step inside, but we're not gonna fight these people. Feel free to battle any of the trainers as many times as you want. Okay. Good to know. So all the people in there, we got double battle house. We got the inverse battle house. Need training. I mean to talk to you. I already talked to you. Good. Went in that house. Did I talk to her? Oh yeah, I did. Went in there. Did not go in this building. Owned by an illustrious businessman in Seaport City. Expensive, okay. Let me play with your Pokemon? Sure. What does that mean? Oh, it makes friendlier Pokemon, okay. I didn't want to, like, give him one of my Pokemon and have it be gone. That'd be horrible. Lend him a Pokemon and he just takes it forever. Balloon Man. A balloon Pokemon. Well, we don't got a balloon. What do you have? Do you have... Oh, you're looking for things that washed up on the sea? Or from the sea? Sure. Throw them back. Those Mewtwo's or whatever, how you say it. Not getting any items out of these houses. A little disappointed. Wait, did that guy say that? What did he say about the bridge? Okay. So he's not here yet, or is he here? Wait, what is it? He adores what? Adorable ore. I don't think I have any. Sorry about that. Check it out. I've got a sweet deal for you. On a rare bone. Oh, yeah, we got one. Yeah. Oh, a lot of money for it. Sure. Help us buy some more repels. Pokedex. Found 250. Get a binding man. Binding moves. Okay. Don't think we have any binding moves. Never went in here. Great Desert. Good pair of Go goggles. And show me. Oh, because we got to come back to this guy after we beat in the gym. I'll try to remember that. Somebody in here to talk to. Put me in the corner. Wait, because you what? Tried to go to Rift Cave. Never returning from Rift Cave. Wow. Alright, Rift Cave. We'll keep our eye open for that. Sandstorm was too strong. Yeah, we already learned about that. Couple more houses, it looks like. Oh, Monferno. Ah, Showberry. Thank you. Oh, she's gonna give us she would give us starters from, I guess, Sinnoh. But none of them are poison types, so can't use them. Ability to teach a move. Thunder Punch. Sure. I think it's about time we get rid of Ice Punch. Or Thunder Punch, should we? Give us another thing to hit water types. What is Ice Punch? Ice Punch for dragons. And that's really it, because we got poison for grass, or ground for rock. I think I'd rather have Thunder Punch. Give us another counter to a water type Pokemon. Didn't have that before. She gives us 2 free yellow shards anyway. So this place does have a lot of buildings to go in and out of. Wish I would have done that before I got teleported by Hoopa. This one I was already in? Yeah. Already in there. It's just the way the desert looks like it. We already explored the department store. The bridge is up, so we can't even take on the gym leader. Okay. The team. Do I want to swap anybody out while I'm here? Let's look at the PC quick. See who we have in here sitting. Anybody intrigue me that you really need to swap out? Not really. We haven't even hit the level caps, I don't think. I guess we'll keep the team as it is. All right. Let's fly on back to Cinder Volcano. Okay. So back to where we were. Oh gosh, forgot to buy repels. I'll have to throw repel on. I only got 4 of them left. Oh well. Oh. I don't know who you are, but you're not getting past me too. Somebody already got past you. Light of Ruin, Runt. So is Team Shadow like done? I don't know. Don't know what happened once we got thrown into the cube. Air Slash, that is special, so no. It's been the story episode, though, that's for sure. We've gotten a lot of story in this one. Had to do a ton of reading. And solve 2 puzzles that were not great. Dragon Pulse. Well, buy Incinerate. Take Dragon Pulse on Dazzler. Ribombee. All fairy types. That is great news for us. Venom could just kill them all. No, you can't be. Gus, but you're supposed to be out of the picture. How is this possible? Need to warn the others. Off he goes. X attack on that rock. I think I checked all the rocks but one. Oh no. Vega, sir. The gym leader is in on this. What's the meaning of this? Marlin? I was informed you'd been disposed of. I don't care what you're told. The rest of the Shadow Warriors, what have you done with them? The Shadow Warriors? They deem this place unsafe for them after the previous incident. Most of them have already been moved somewhere more secure. Sir? Tell me where they are, Vega. Or so help me, I'll turn you into one of them myself. Please. Do you really believe you could still order me about? I am Agent Vega of the Science Society. My loyalties are with Faye, and you lost your authority over me when you broke your contract with her. Openly bringing Shadow Warriors out into the public? Trying to release a dark force known for its destructive nature without first trying to understand it? The Rangers are already determined to find something to catch us on, so we should consider ourselves fortunate that no one else discovered that we were creating living weapons. You must have You must have had some idea of the potential consequences were Faye to ever find out, yeah? Especially now, when she is close to achieving perfection. Sir, excuse me. We knew she would never approve, but even then, we still had to try. All we had to show was failure after failure. Tell me, what would you have done, Vega? I would have continued waiting patiently. The last experiment alone should have made it clear that practical application was well within reach. Faye certainly has not given up, but then that is how you should have acted, according to your wishes. What are you implying? What do you know about Faye? Or what do you know about what Faye truly wants? That was worded weird. Who knows? She won't even tell me, and I'm a right-hand man. She always has been the type to keep her cards close to her chest. Just to clear up any misunderstandings, the Shadow Warriors, what are you planning to do with them? Please don't ignore me, sir. Destroy them, the whole wretched lot of them. I've had time to reflect on what we did to all those poor Pokemon. It was wrong, all of it. Wrong, wrong, wrong. None of them deserve to be experimented on, especially not in that way. I can't change what we did, but I can certainly end their pain now. And I cannot let you do that. Aqua still has need of them, and as per our contract, Faye is providing him with both Grunts and Shadow Warriors, all for his new organization, the Light of Ruin. But if you refuse to stand aside and let us leave, one of you, help me get rid of him. I hope it was worth it, Marlin. And we show up. Sir, it's Gus, sir. He's here too. So much for most secure item storage in the world. Gus, so you survived the trip back too. Quickly, we need to deal with Vega and his henchmen. Your Pokemon can still fight, can't they? Choose 3 Pokemon. Okay, finally. Lightning. We'll enter you. Gengar could come. And Kaiju. Gus, it is truly unfortunate that you had to find out this way, but I will not hesitate. You are no longer a mere opponent. You are an enemy. So Vega, was he the second gym leader? In on this. We get to fight with Marlin on our side. He's got Crocodile. Hopefully he doesn't earthquake us. Oh, he still has that negative emotions thing, but we have a Venom Dark type, so we're good. I'm just getting rid of Float. It's nice being able to crit every single time, pretty much. Ribombee, yeah, we can handle that too. Or not. I just attacked the wrong thing. But I would highlight over Ribombee. Get Venom that level. Oh, yeah, we did attack, I think, the wrong thing, but that's okay. Sylveon. We'll cross poison that for sure. Oh, you got Iron Tail on your Crocodile. Trying to get everybody up to around level 45. I don't know what the level cap is. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. You gotta finally send out your second one, Absol. Oh, a Mega Absol. That doesn't hurt us, I hope. No. Just destroyed it. Vega and his henchmen. Pretty easy battle, to be honest. Crocodile's a good teammate to have. Or Marwin. I think Crocodile is just a cool Pokemon anyway. This useless grunt let me down. He kind of did. No, not again. A lot of money. All grunts, retreat back to your new base. We mostly finished what we came for. There's no need to remain here. No, you don't. You're not getting away that easily. You can't restrain me. Now they're fighting. That. Oh, red shard on that. What are in these rooms? Is that a Shadow Warrior just chilling? Maybe we could get to that. How do we do that though? Just push you up. See what TM is. Stealth Rock. Not the worst. Kind of useful. You want to set up early in a battle. All right, we'll talk to this thing. Appears to be the remains of what a Shadow Warrior is. Remove the cloak and light to rest? Yes. Okay. It's the right thing to do. What we were asked to do by our dad that's still alive, I guess, technically, right? But not alive. At the same time, he's digital. A heat rock. Fitting to be in the volcano. Sunny day and not really the most useful to us. All right. Is there a pathway on the left? No. Never checked this rock or this one. Oh, check them all. Max revive. We'll use that at one point. Lava cookie. We already have one of those. There's nowhere for you to run now, Vega. Now tell me where you're keeping the Shadow Warriors. You think you have me cornered, do you, Marwin? Quite the opposite. It is you who will soon be pinned down. What's that supposed to mean? I'm sure you're aware of the incident that took place here, yes? Of course. What's your point? The monster that appeared from the lava. Those fools, unfortunate enough to be present, fought tooth and nail to subdue it. It only sleeps now, having been overwhelmed by sheer numbers. But supposing one had the means to reawaken and control it, no. Surely you're not planning. Yes, Marwin. Faye had Aqua pass me a certain artifact capable of controlling the monster that slumbers beneath the magma. And now, Groudon, respond to my red orb, awaken and revert to your primordial state. What now, Marwin? You can't keep holding me here. The cave will soon collapse and we'll both be trapped. You can't hope to find the Shadow Warriors whilst being buried under rubble. It's simple. If that happens, I'll use Crocodile to dig my way out. Even if you must remain trapped, Vega, I know Faye. There are only so many places in Boreas you'd consider secure enough to store the Shadow Warriors. Once I rejoin Zeph and Frozen Heights, we'll scour every possible location until we find them. I thought you'd continue to be stubborn, Marlon. Groudon, the earth trembles with your every step. Now subdue them. Can't keep your footing, Marlon, and I shall take that as my cue to leave. Curses, he escaped. Gus, you have to stop Groudon's rampage. If not, the cave will collapse and we'll both be trapped here. Oh, are you alright? No, we've been separated. Wait, these Pokeballs on my side, aren't they Gus's Pokemon? They must have been dropped when Groudon used that attack. What now? My own Pokemon are too badly hurt to take on that thing. Wait, Gus, let me use your Pokeballs. I'll command your Pokemon. Just direct me on whether you want to fight or switch. Not expecting this. He's using our Pokemon. Do we actually get to control the turns, or is it only switching? Oh, okay. He's going to pick out the moves. That is interesting. Something different. Got a Bulldoze off. Do we get to pick what we switch in? We do. So now Kaiju get another Bulldoze off. Hopefully he's smart enough to use that. Yep. I think we can live one hit. Right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. You got Earthquake. Yeah. So you're under half. Haze can outspeed. Just use Hex. Thank you. So everybody's going to have to go down pretty much to win the fight. That's okay, though. Who do we want to get in the XP? Dazzler. Don't be dumb, Marwin. He was dumb. Use Flame Burst. Still worked. The Groudon sank into the lava and fell into a deep slumber once more. Whew, we survived somehow. Crocodile, destroy the rocks. Use Rock Smash. Those are not the right rocks to use Rock Smash on. That's fine, though. Thank you for your help. I honestly don't know what I would have done without you. Here, suppose you want your Pokemon back. Yes. How about you? No, on second thought, that's not a good idea. Look, I'm grateful for your help. Truly I am. However, this next task is something I need to handle alone. Right now I need to secure Zeph's aid in finding the way to Ruins. New base. If you followed me to our base in Frozen Heights, Zeph would never agree to help. So please, Gus, for both our sakes, stay away from our base. And okay. We're going to return there anyway, it looks like. But before we do that, we're going to pick up this berry. Get our fire type attacks to be better. And a dire hit. And whatever this is. And we'll check that rock. That rock is suspicious over there. Nope. Or anything else down here. It doesn't look like. Oh, there's another item. An elixir, sure. Okay. I guess we can get out of here. We could always come back eventually. Hold on a minute. We never got to click on these rocks. Ah. Knew something would be there. Because it forced us to walk down there in a cutscene. So now they want us to fly to where? Frozen Heights? Yeah. Didn't mean to check summary. My bad. We do need to heal, though. Frozen Heights is like... Where? Up here? Here it is. We're going to go to Bell in town because they got a Pokemon Center. Heal me up, Nurse Joy. Yeah, get our Pokemon back to full strength. But a lot of weird stuff happened in this episode. Not very, doesn't feel like we're making much progress. We've been in the same area. Or not the same area, but we haven't gotten to take on the next gym. And just dealing with Team Shadow and all they've been doing. So we're supposed to not head over here, but we're heading over here anyway. Yeah, we'll find. I just wanted to see who we had out in front. Shadow Base. Ooh, yeah, long entryway. No, we don't need repels. At least I don't think so. Oh, this door got broke. Blown apart. Left our uniform. Sure. Oh, okay, so we put on Marwan's outfit. It's fine to me. Machine of some sort. Oh, sir, some guy with red hair blasted his way in here. So that's Ace. Tried to stop him, but he just shoved me aside. We actually need that key card. Shadow Warrior training area. So I'm gonna swap out of my swap back to my clothes. We're gonna reuse this key card, I think, over here from way at the beginning of the game. At least I think so. Clearance level 2. Oh, come on. We don't got the level 2 clearance. I thought that was 1, but nope. Need level 2. It's alright, though. We'll get level 2 at some point, I guess. Don't know why we have to swap into this outfit. I guess just to make things easier for us. Which floor? I'll go floor 1. Bottom floor 1. Key card. Yeah, we can open it. Bingo. Level 2. Can't do that one. Might as well keep picking up these Zygarde cells. Level 3. Problems just keep on adding up. Free protein. Can't really use that on anybody in the party, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we're past the point of being able to use these items. We'll try. Yeah, won't have any effect. Can I use it on... No. Alright. Guess we have to use it on Pokemon that we catch eventually. Marwan, sir. I know what it looks like, but I promise I'm not slacking off. Zeph told me to watch the news and keep an eye out for anyone who looks like they might belong to the White of Ruin. Can I talk to you from over here? Nope. Most of the other grunts gone, our manpower has become very limited. So it is essential that each of us become as strong as possible. We'll battle. Why not? My guess is he says something after the battle. Like, that was not your usual team. That's my guess. Not a good matchup. Get Crobat out there. Yeah, Brick Break would hurt Venom a little bit. Oh, you got Crunch, but my Crobat can't. Venom's trying to earn X Scizor. It's... What is Bug super effective on that Dark isn't? Like, Dark hits... The Dark and Poison, I should say, are not. Like, Bug would hit Grass, but Poison's super effective on Grass. Bug is super effective on Psychic, but Dark is super effective on Psychic. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Do we really need knockoff? It's kind of helpful. I don't think we need X Scissor. I'm good. 45 is the level cap. All right. Now we know. Ooh. Got a Malamar. Not great. Gonna take us. Oh, you don't even have a psychic move or what? Just take us down. And we'll send out Haze. Haze can hit you with a Hex. I don't know if it's super effective still because you are dark. There we go. Unless you got Sucker Punch, but you don't. Dazzler to 45, so she's ready for the next gym. Expected nothing less. I want to talk to him. Thank you for battling with me, sir. Now that we're both prepared for the inevitable, you don't have anything to say? I thought he'd say something like, that's not your usual team. Of course not. Level 2. Now we can go all the way back. Huge mess. Yeah, they just dropped all our things on the floor. They did leave clearance cards behind. I picked one up. Marwan, sir, heard rumors that you joined the Light of Ruin too. Glad you're still here. Keep Zeph from doing anything crazy. Didn't join. I believed in what Zeph was. Yeah, you made the right decision. So we already checked you out. It's level 2? It is. Reaper Cloth. Don't need it, but that's where it's at. All right, so we need level 3 for one thing on this floor. We're just going to go back to the first floor now and go get that item before I forget. Now we got to do the clothes swap. That's okay, though. Not that far. Run right on over to this door. I want to get this item. But we've seen it since the very start of the game, and I have to know what it is. What is this? Oh, I'm guessing whatever starter you pick, you get the Mega Stone for. Too bad it's Pokemon we can't use. Oh, that's a shame. This Tyranitar is a pretty cool Pokemon. I would not mind using a Tyranitar, but we can't use it in this playthrough. It'd be in a different playthrough. We'll try to find a way to use a Tyranitar. 4-2. This level 3. Level 2, we can open this one. Using a complicated algorithm. Trying to find, trying to find the HQ, the ruins, whatever the heck they're called. Whatever they're called. Sir, Zeph has ordered me to stop anyone without the proper clearance from entering the lab. However, I'm sure it's fine if I allow you in. So that's where we're supposed to go. Oh, hi, Marwan, sir. I spent some time back at HQ at the Science Society and learned a new way to make our Pokemon stronger in battles. Would you like to see it? Sure. Shadow Scientist. Got a Mawile. Mega Mawile? Wait, what? You're boosting up my aura? And your aura. But we get special attack. And both get special attack. Oh, wait, I can't put your steel type. We gotta get somehow somebody out here. I guess Dazzler. Get you with a fire type move. If we eat this, okay, we do. I'm gonna use one nasty plot just to make sure we can end this battle quick. You can live with Crunch. You could do this. Yeah, there you go. Should be able to sweep the rest of the way. Bronzong, same thing. You're going down to a fire move. Well, definitely not speed. So you can boost Pokemon's aura. Is there a way that we can just have that? That'd be nice. Help out a lot. Vikavolt. Wish the evolution method was different for Vikavolt in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. You have to wait a long time to be able to fully evolve Charge a Bug. Are you impressed? Yeah, a little bit. Thank you by healing your Pokemon. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Free, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, so this is the floor we have to get to. Oh, I want to find that clearance card. Or maybe I'm not supposed to go this way. That looked like Ace. Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, come on. I meant to click on floor 2. Let's go talk to Boss Man. Get this item first. An upgrade. They wanted us to go back to HQ and stop making Shadow Warriors. Stop making Shadow Warriors? Are you kidding me? Creating Shadow Warriors is all I live for. Fortunate the Zeph still had a use for more and allowed me to continue synthesizing them. Great care is being taken in synthesizing this next batch of Shadow Warriors. These Shadow Warriors will be the strongest we've created yet. They'll be invincible, and the Light of Ruin will have nothing they could do to stop us. Well, there we go. That's where the level 3 keycard is. Cage is empty. Oh, they said the boss man was in here, but he's not. Can I check these boxes? Nothing. But now we got that 3rd level key card, level 3. Let's go open up this, get this TM. Torment. Not the greatest one. But that's okay. Every TM has to be the best. Was there one on floor 1? I think there was. It was right over... Where's it at? Here. And... Okay, black glasses. That can be useful at some point, I'm assuming. Rather keep the scope lens on Venom, if we're being honest. Being able to crit every single turn is just too good. Right on the way the Ace went. At least I think that's Ace. And so Faye ordered the grunts to join Aklov's Light of Ruin. You understand now, Marlin? Oh, that's Marlin. He looks an awfully lot like Ace. Frankly, the fact any grunts and scientists were allowed to remain is a miracle. I see. I had no idea things had gotten this bad, but I think I know how to make up the difference. And I know, this may not sound like the most agreeable idea, but... What the? That's my uniform. Gus, is that you? What? You're... No, it can't be possible. You must be some sort of spy. Aklov, how long must you torment me? You thought you could fool me again, Faker, like he did. Even though I see that you wear Gus's face under the mask, you are still a far cry from the real deal. Once I've sent you running back to Aklov, deliver a message to him for me. Tell him that you'll all suffer for your irredeemable sins. Oh, he doesn't believe it's us? We're gonna have to swap out here. I think it's gonna intimidate. Who do we want to handle Mightyena? Not really any great options here. Maybe Venom could just stay in, I guess. But it's gonna be lowered attack. Or we're gonna withdraw. We'll get a free bulldoze off on something. As a crit. Yeah, we're swapping. Let's go with Ivy. You can lower our attack all you want. You guys, we're going to toxic you. Umbreon is a tank, so let's just do the toxic strats. Yeah, you can't get poison on us. What else should we do here? Guess we'll Leech Seed. We'll do the full-on scum strats. That is if we can actually land it. Okay. Don't hit yourself. Come on, there you go. You know, this does a good chunk of health. Oh, as a crit. That mattered. Now I have to use Giga Drain or Swap. Good, actually. We'll get more health now. Get the health back there. Poison and Giga Drain, or not Giga Drain. Leech Seed damage will take you back to under half, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, barely under half. And we're back to full. Oh, you are going to be that annoying. I'm glad I put Toxic on you. Get that counter going. Umbreon can be so annoying to fight. You don't have a fighting type. Gonna Moonlight again. Just to eat up more turns. Oh, no. Okay. Go down to Poison. See ya, Umbreon. That is a long fight just to get one Pokemon down. Decidueye. Grass Ghost, right? See if I can land a Toxic on you. Then we'll have to swap out. Or not. Does that lock us in? Can no longer escape. Well, Ivy's done. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Ivy will have to go down. That's all right. We got the thing we wanted off. We know Gengar's fast. So Gengar can go out of here. And Venoshock. Oh, but you swapped. Venoshock can still do a good amount. Not enough to two-hit. That sucks. You're going to use a Dark-type move. We can go to Venom. That is actually not the worst. We'll take the attack boost, but now we have to land a hit on not ourselves. There you go. Thanks for the free attack boost. X-Cloud. We'll go for the Night Slash. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Roar? You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Roar's out. That is perfectly fine. Now we can just bulldoze and slow you down. If you want to roar us again, go ahead. Ice Fang. You gotta take Rocky Helmet damage. So if you want to do that again on this next turn, if we don't knock you out, feel free. Knock yourself out. Yeah, you definitely are now. I wasn't even saying that as the expression. I meant it literally. So, who do you have left? Gengar. You have your own Gengar. Oh, it's a Mega Gengar. Well, that means it doesn't have Levitate. You got speed, of course you do. I gotta send out Bruce. We have to get a Tailwind up. That way our other Pokemon can outspeed it. Oh my god. You would use Hypnosis. Wouldn't be mad if this took us out. Oh. Now we gotta waste another turn of Hypnosis. Or not Hypnosis, of Tailwind. Okay. We'll outspeed with Venom, and we're gonna go for a Night Slash. We need this to do a lot. Yes, there you go, Venom. Need you to deliver big hits like that. And it's just Decidueye, which is already poisoned. No, you won't take anything else from me. Or anyone. Whatever he said. Full heal. Okay. Hyper Potion up. Could really use a crit poison. Oh, I'll take the crit. Because now you're going down. Oh. This battle style. This aura. It cannot be. Are you really Gus? No, this can't be true. Zeph, enough. We don't have time for infighting right now. Gus isn't the enemy. The Light of Ruin is. And you can either accept that fact, or else I'll be assuming command of what remains of the shadows. Thank you. Now then, what have you been planning, Zeph? From what I gathered, we'll be staging an attack on the Light of Ruin's new base. That's right. I'm having our remaining scientists locate their base. Once they manage to find it, we'll take the Light of Ruin by surprise and destroy it. With their main force left reeling, we'll steal back the prison bottle and what remaining Shadow Warriors they have left. However, I'm still unsure as to how long it will take to locate them, and unfortunately, we're pressed for time. Right now, Aklov is with Faye as she studies Hoopa. When she finishes, Aklov intends to turn his power on Boreas. If we can't take out his base while he's gone, we can catch him off guard when he returns and seal Hoopa's power away once more. Without it, Aklov's power will be greatly diminished. Roger that, Zeph. And I take it you're certain Faye won't retaliate against us if we take action. I'm certain, Marlin. From talking with some of our scientists, Faye could not care less about Aklov's goals. All she wants is to study that Pokemon's power. She'll give him her support, of course, but for the most part, it is up to Aklov as to whether or not he succeeds. Of course, we shouldn't make light of how dangerous he is alone. And it seems to me that in order for our plan to go off without a hitch, we'll need all the manpower we can muster. So I suggest we bring Gus along as well. Marwin, I don't understand. Why would you put so much faith in him? Gus has only tried to interfere with us before. What makes you think he would even be willing to help us? We were in prison together in Cube Space, Zeph, and while we were there, we made a promise to someone. We promised we would destroy the remaining Shadow Warriors and set their souls free. And Gus knows that as long as the Light of Ruin is holding onto the Shadow Warriors, their souls remain trapped. Are you saying that not only did both of you survive a trip inside the cube, but someone else was there too? Someone who knew about the existence of Shadow Warriors? It was Arios, Seth. They imprisoned him in there 16 years ago. And not only that, it turns out Arios is Gus's father. Arios? I see. So that's what's become of him. Well, I'm not surprised then. He was always quick to identify bugs in any system. If anyone could figure out a way out, no matter how flawed, it would surely be him. So Gus, would you be willing to lend us your aid? We intend to gather what resources we can and go for the Whatever Ruin directly. Yes, I'm aware you and the Shadows, we haven't always seen eye to eye, have we? Then if I trusted you with our most important secrets, would that be enough? In that case, let me explain what our true purpose was. The true purpose of the Shadows. Okay. It all began 17 years ago. Zeph's son had just passed away, and his old friends, we came to visit, or as his old friends, we came to visit him from our home region of Owen. Zeph, how are you holding up? I'm so sorry, Marwin, and I just heard about your son. Ivory, Marwin, thank you for your condolences. It's good to see you again after all these years. I take it you traveled by boat to get here. How was the journey? Very pleasant. Took a few days to arrive here, but the journey was lovely. If I remember correctly, you have a son too, right? We did. Unfortunately, he succumbed to illness much too young. You are knowledgeable scientists. Have you ever thought about trying to bring him back? Of course. As scientists, we thought that if anyone could find a way, it would be us. Sadly, there are no known methods to truly revive the dead. We had no choice but to try and move on. Then a year ago, Ivory gave birth to twins. It was one of the happiest moments of our lives. Of course, we miss our first child, but our new ones have done much to fill the voids in our hearts. Is that so? Where are they now, if I may ask? Euler Log, a friend of ours, agreed to babysit for the time being. They're with him now, back at Frozen Heights. Frozen Heights. A friend of mine lives there as well. It's my old partner, the one who helped me found my own company. But around here, he's simply known as the Guardian of Boreas. He's even managed to befriend a so-called mythical Pokemon. I think his wife recently gave birth to their own child, actually. However, I don't quite remember the child's name. What about your new twins? What are their names? Their names are Ace and Melanie. They're the most beautiful children in the world. Yes, that's right. Ivory and R are Ace and Melanie's parents. Ace, ever since he arrived, has been looking for us, hasn't he? I always regretted leaving them both, but after spending so much time away, I'd really hoped they could meet their older brother. Ah, how stupid I was. Perhaps I should take it from here. When I learned that we had both experienced the pain of losing our own children, I made an offer. Our combined scientific knowledge united together under one common goal. I felt with that resolve, we could achieve the impossible. Of course, Marlin and Ivory were most skeptical, but after many attempts, I convinced them. They agreed to return their children to their home, or with their, whatever. Messing up this entire reading session has been way too long, for being honest. And then moved to Boreas without them. With no distractions, I was certain we would succeed. However, as we soon discovered, the three of us could only do so much on our own. And so, we partnered with an independent organization known as the Science Society. Together, with their help, our research suddenly gained speed. However, this research required my undivided attention, and so realizing that, I simply could not oversee so many projects at once. I stepped down from my position as CEO of Cube Corp. In my place, I left it to a young woman, Faye, the leader of the Science Society. Yes, Zeph is the inventor of the Supercube. The first cube, meant for simple storage, was a collaborative effort between him, your father, and Faye. It's what allowed Cube Corp to take off and become the major influence in Boreas it is today. And this is all how she repays me after all this. She practically stole Cube Corp, the company I founded with my own two hands, and she allows Aklov to steal my shadows from me too. Shouldn't dwell on that now. Anyway, Faye was the one who gave us that template for the project, as you have likely guessed. Thus, before I stepped down as CEO, I established a new branch at Cube Corp, entirely dedicated to the revival efforts. I called it the Shadow Branch, or as you know it, the Shadows. To avoid tarnishing Cube Corp's reputation, I had to ensure our experiments had no ties to the company whatsoever. And with that out of the way, we were able to experiment worry-free. Ivory, status report. We're ready to begin on the first trial. Then let's begin, shall we? Everyone, take your positions. Zeph, are you certain that this will work? Of course. Nothing is certain, Marwin. It is merely the first of many prototypes. I don't expect perfect results on the first try. However, we can worry about the finer points later. For now, let's find out if this is merely a hypothesis or not. To start with, I just place this Pokemon here, then place the sample remains next to it, and finally turn on the molecular fusion device. Like a bite. Now, once this cloak is on to shield it from the light, it should become mobile. It worked. Now let's see if I can actually move its body. Whoa! Quick, Marlin, hand me that control gauntlet. Stay, creature. You must obey. I'll admit, this is not what I was originally hoping for. However, this certainly is a step in the right direction. Given time, we should be able to bring them back. All things considered, though the first test went rather smoothly. They said we had to continue the research, not to let this setback trip us up. Her words, spurred on by her, we continued to work on the Shadow Warriors. However, even with a control gauntlet, some proved difficult to control. One lashed out at my face, leaving this scar you see today. Another lashed out at Marwin, severing his arm. And yet, despite our injuries, we pressed on. Over the course of several years, the Science Society helped us capture more Pokemon and combine them with more test subjects. Some were living, as per Faye's request, and others were not. Straight up testing it on people. That is not to say we turned anyone against their will, of course. All the grunts that became Shadow Warriors did so willingly for the chance to gain great power. But Faye, she was like a demoness, driving us to a crueler and crueler extremes in order to revive our children. Of course, I suspected she had absolutely no interest in them at all. It was always the Shadow Warriors she was invested in. You get a drink. Hold on a second. Eventually, we concluded we would not be able to bring back our children using the Shadow Warriors. Despite coming close with our last trial, the cost to our children would have been too great had we continued in that same direction. And so, we were forced to try a new approach. One that was extremely, yet plausible. Not extremely, extreme. Extreme, yet plausible. If recent events are anything to go by. And that was the Hoopa. Oh, the plan was to bring the ultimate weapon, the one mentioned in the old legends, here to Boreas. But while that weapon may be capable of mass destruction, it was also the same device used to restore the Foreign King's Pokemon. And if the weapon could bring a Pokemon back to life, it stands to reason it could bring our children back as well. But how much of it was our idea? and how much of it was Aklov's machinations. Yeah, under Zeph's instructions, we began researching the dark force of Boreas. At the time, we hoped to use its power to bring us the ultimate weapon. Of course, we had no idea the dark force was, in fact, Arius' old partner, Hoopa. And from there, you know the rest. Ugh. Well, that was an explanation and a half. Take it all in, Gus. Just take it all in. A lot of story. It's been the story episode. Okay, now that you know what's really been going on, you should have no hesitation about working with us. I should apologize, Gus. I believed you to be some sort of spy sent by Aklov. If I had known you were the real deal all along, I would have reacted less violently. Sir, we've detected remnants of Hoopa's portal energy in Viviltown. It's quite likely the White of Ruins base. Viviltown. So, the old base used by the Science Society now serves as the White of Ruins. I should have known. Marwin, we cannot remain here any longer. Now that Aklov is distracted, we must strike quickly. It's time to rally our fighting force and depart for Viviltown. Prepare the shadows. We move at once. Of course, Zeph. I doubt we have much time until Aklov returns. And Gus, please don't tell Ace about Ivory and me. At least, not until the time is truly right. That we neglected our children in favor of another, the thought would sicken him. Oh, before I forget, keep the outfit. I think it looks rather good on you. Who knows? May come in handy someday. Have you the means to cross water at the HM Surf? If you cannot use it, then you should first obtain Dahara City's gym badge before you regroup OSSF with us. You must reach Viviltown as soon as possible, so please hurry. Northeast of Dahara City, when you are ready. A Houndumite on this box. Oh, wow. Better not mess around with that device. Sit in this, we could be the head man. Look at that. No other hidden items in here? Don't look like it. Which floor? First floor. We did everything in this hideout. Yeah, put the clothes on the ground. Marlon's uniform is now available in the costume box. Okay. If we want to put that on, I guess we could. All right. Let's fly to Dahara City. Go on and heal up. And let's go look at the gym. Yeah, heal us up, Nurse Joy. Where's the gym at? It's not here. It's on this side, right? Yeah. All right, so here's the gym. So I think this is where we're going to stop this episode. It has been a lot of reading, and I kind of need to take a break, to be honest. Plus, got to train up the Pokemon we have in our PC. Get them all up to level 45. Been a while since I've trained anybody in the PC. So that's going to be it for this episode. Did, like I said, a lot of story stuff and a lot of reading. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed the episode, even though we didn't really make a ton of progress in terms of like moving between new cities and locations, but we did get through a lot of story. Thanks for watching this one, though. If you guys enjoyed this episode, let me know down below in the comments section. Like this video to help this series out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one.